So one of the next concepts I'm going to get the team working on is this idea of table topping the person, right? So once we get to a good headlock, the headlock in itself is a good control position, but if he's still got his hips and feet active, I haven't really effectively controlled him. Yes, I can stay on a headlock for an indefinite period if I can stop his defensive looks, but if he's still on his feet and he has active hips, he can find new angles. So snapping the person down, getting to the headlock and dragging them to the mat, we're trying to tabletop them and pull their head away from their center of gravity. From there, then we can start to isolate arms, we can start to isolate the neck, and then we can start to really look at choking and strangling them. So that's where we're about to go. If you are struggling with your headlock, you need to think about how you can break their posture down. We've talked a little bit last week about building structure. A headlock is a great place where you can break structure, right? So much about Jiu-Jitsu is just either building yourself structure and posture or breaking another person's down. So the headlock is a very, very effective way that anyone can do that regardless of size discrepancy. So that's what we've got the team working on, really. The reason we don't really want to be in the cow catcher when we get to this position here is because now it's going to be a little bit harder for me to start connecting hands and things. It's not impossible, and I mean, if you want to work from that cow catcher position and underhook and things, all good. I really don't care how you do it. But when I get head and arm control, it's much easier for me to start tabletopping him, okay? Now guys, this was something that I haven't talked about this week while we've been like acquiring the technique. But the idea of the tabletop is to get his head away from his hips, okay? So you see how his center of gravity shifted out and away? This is gonna be so much easier for us now to keep his hands on the mat rather than attacking, okay? Because if he turtles tight and I'm in on a headlock, he can prop on his elbows and use his hands to start fighting my thumb line in the guillotine, okay? The more I pull him out, the harder it's gonna be for him to keep good base and still fight my hands, okay? Does that make sense? So that's a piece of advice you can use for your closed guard attacks as well. So if if you're working from your closed guard, sorry, this is a complete aside, but I just want to show you how some of these techniques translate across. And if I'm trying to go for triangles and stuff here, he's still over his base. He can posture out, it's going to be easy for him to defend, okay? But now watch. I start to go and break his posture and move out. His head is so much further away from his hips already, okay? Now, yes, I've got to move myself a little bit more, but him posturing out of a triangle is non-existent, okay? Do you see what I mean? So pull their head away from their hips, okay? Really, really important. Guys, I forget these as well, okay? The way that I've figured this out is a das is when the trapped arm is near me, at my chest, and the anaconda is when my chest is near his neck, okay? So if I go this way, my chest is near his neck, that's an anaconda. If I go this way, das, okay? Now, there's one little step that we have to add for our das, okay? I'm gonna change my grip setup so I'm giving him the FU, okay? So I go from this position here and I switch my hand to the middle, like this, okay? The reason for that is because I don't wanna just fall like this and his head's gonna come free. Yeah, I'm gonna lose all of that posture control that I've just worked so hard for. So we're gonna go here, I'm gonna go in with the FU, okay? Make a fist so he doesn't grab fingers. If he tries to grab my wrist, it's actually gonna help me now. I'm gonna slide and start falling, coming chest to the sky. My hands are then gonna lock and I'm gonna put my hand down the center of his spine, all right? Elbows in close. And now I start to walk into his hips to make that 90-degree angle, okay? You all right?
All good. I've had worse.
You've had worse? Shit. Okay. Okay. You need to get deeper with that hand, yeah? I want to see you reach under that couch for the spare change, brother. So this time, okay, cool. Hands in the middle. Give him the oasis. And now I want you to drop your sternum to his elbow and allow the arms to ring through, yeah? Yeah. Fucking Gary Tonin in the house. Time, guys. All right, guys, so that concludes another episode of the vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, I like to be informed by what you guys want to watch, especially my students here as well, my training partners. Often they're asking me what they want to train and what sequences they want to work in the week. If there's something in particular you would like to see, drop a comment below and tell us what you would like to see in the next vlog episode. Thanks a bunch for watching. As you've seen this week, we've been working on headlocks, dasses, anacondas, and using the front headlock to set up a sequence of submissions from there, okay? Headlock's a very diverse position with a lot of utility, right? So the better and more effective I can get beginners from that position, the better everyone's going to get at A, defending it, and having options for when people move forward into you, and then you've got options. Thanks very much. We'll catch you in the next episode. Cheers. See ya.